And for that girl backstage, make it publicly clear, never mind who you thought I was, I'm Rick James, bitch.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
What's happening, fam?
What up with you, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Just chilling.
Man,
you doing all right?
Locked and loaded, man. Ready to go, man. You know the show don't stop, man. The show must go on, family. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. I'm just gonna say less and get right into
man,
it then.
You already know how we do it.
So I stumbled on, I've been seeing it all over, man, where your boy 50 kind of going at one of the Fugees cast PRAS for snitching. So yeah, I was kind of like digging into it. Of course he's going through court. I guess this is after he done stole $20 million. I want to say it was from China. And he's getting this bad rep for snitching. What you think on it, man?
Man, I think the nigga did it, man. You want to ask me on some real to real, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas out here, man, that be running game, bro, and be low-key informants, man, and people don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And folks stand by these cats. You know what I'm saying? With you bringing it up, though, I really feel like it's true to it, man. This shit been going on for a minute, man. What's your outtake on it with you bringing it up, man? This is
but who is he snitching on, though? You know what I'm saying?
Chinese billionaire Zhou Wengu. The bombshell confession came while PRAS was discussing his relationship with Malaysian financier Zhou Lo, who is currently still on the run from authorities. That PRAS was paid hundreds of millions of embezzled Malaysian dollars in exchange for running a foreign influence campaign against the US government. Although PRAS denied working with China, he said he voluntarily met with FBI agents on multiple occasions to discuss him and 3 Americans being held hostage in China. Elsewhere in the testimony, PRAS revealed that he served as a celebrity surrogate for Lo and that Lo paid him $20 million to help him get a photo with Barack Obama in 2012. PRAS insisted that he never made any political donations on Lo's behalf, however, saying he used his own money and always ran things by his lawyers and accountants to ensure that everything he did was on the level. The Fugees star is also accused of trying to convince the Donald Trump administration to stop investigating Lo and the 1MDB sovereign.
Like, is he snitching on anybody that it didn't say? I didn't see anything where it said that he had somebody with him or anything of the nature.
It was I think it was more so him being a rat, man, and him just telling, you know what I'm saying, things, certain things. Cause I did see that, man. I watched that kind of heavily and kept my eye on it, you know what I'm saying, just to see what it do. Yeah. But I don't know, man. You got to look at it, dog, because it's been too many from Full Circle, man, that's been saying the same hookup about dog, man, that he been an informant. Like I said, we talked about Jimmy. We talked about, you know what I'm saying, a couple other people, bro, that we feel like is informants, bro, and that's just what it is. So you can't put it past these cats, man. Like I said, man, these niggas they say they in the street. They not in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of these cats saying they in the streets like Jimmy. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You're thugging. You went to college, but you're thugging and shit. You know what I mean? It's an image, bro. It's all an image. You feel what I mean?
So I was just digging up and trying to see. It says Fugees rapper PRAS Michael tells court fugitive tycoon. I want to say it's Joe, J-H-O, Low, paid him $20 million for a photo with Obama. So I'm not seeing how that's, anything of what I was hearing in the headlines before about him stealing $20 million or what the case. Maybe he didn't give him the photo of Barack or something, but I'll probably have to dig deeper into this. But man, it sounds like it's a little crazy.
Yeah, man.
Where he would be considered a snitch or an informant off of something like that.
He is, bro. If you look at that title say something about being an informant. I forget who brought it up first before 50. Somebody else brought it to the forefront when the shit first happened. I just can't think of who it was, bro. And I'm sure I'm sure it's somebody that's linked in, you know what I'm saying, that, we know of or watch or something like that. Yeah. I forget who said it though. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, man. Like you looking at this and and you bringing it up. How do you see it? How do you see things playing out? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm asking you. How do you see things playing out?
Excuse me. I definitely can see the fact of it being some conspiracy, him being found guilty on that type of account, but don't know why the person will buy a picture of a Barack Obama, you know what I mean, for 20 million. But I mean, that was back in 2012, so maybe it was something that it was trying to go on where they were trying to do something with probably maybe something with America and China back around that time. It's kind of hard to say. But yeah, definitely, probably I could see some conspiracy charges being brought on that before snitching. I just don't, from what I've heard or what I've seen, I don't see how he was a FBI informant or anything of the nature where it was tied to. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before with it.
Right. Yeah, man. It's definitely. It's something to bring up, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it, just painting the narrative from the whole hookup and running it down how you is. You know what I mean? You put it down, and it's a real topic. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff going on anyway. You know what I mean? To see what time it is, bro. So, what else, man? What else you got on it, though? What else is your intake on it, man? Y'all, the viewers, can definitely leave down in the comments, and, below what's y'all thoughts, man. What you think. How you think the outcome is, you know what I mean? What's the whole scenario? Because it's a dope one, though, man.
I was gonna say, really, that's all I can really think of off of it. I mean, it's still, some different, more information that need to come out. I don't think it might be, but like I said, with the media, they always paint the narrative with different things, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and then everybody twist it and make it into their own narrative.
Yeah,
so, I don't know, man.
That's their job.
The biggest thing is what the picture was for. What would you want? What did you want a picture of the president for 20 million?
Right.
Where you was either going, was you gonna do something, you know what I'm saying, with some AI, or was it, some stuff that was getting ready to really take place? But if that's the case, then why ain't nothing took place with the situation with Biden in office or Trump in office? You know what I'm saying? Like we on the second president since he been out of office.
I seen you talking about Trump, man. I seen where some more just went hard on him, bro. We posted that up to the hookup too, man. So if y'all ain't seen that, anybody watching this video will be Thursday. Y'all catch the one from yesterday that y'all check that out too, that we dropping, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start bringing more, paint the narrative, from this picture, man, live on IG, just trying to build up some of our subscribers, you feel what I'm saying, family?
Yeah, absolutely, man. You got anything that you want to share on the topic, or you want to switch up, or?
Man. We ain't doing the show, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't saying something and I ain't giving something, you know what I'm saying, in return, you feel what I mean? So of course, we gonna lock in and do that, man. But look, this is crazy, you know what I'm saying? This just came up, man. This gonna be a tale or two. I'm probably gonna spend 5 and 5 on it if we can, man, just going back and talking about, you know what I'm saying, what your thoughts is and everything. But 2 of them, man. One is going to be, I don't know if you've seen, and we were trying to go live earlier on YouTube, man, but Carvana's in a pile of mess, man. You know what I mean? Carvana's locked in. Carvana been scamming people probably forever. You seen, I don't know if you've seen it, but with the VINs and then the odometer reading, man. So Carvana is definitely taking advantage of customers, selling stolen, you know what I'm saying, vehicles, vehicles that have, high mileage rollback. I'm not talking, 2,000 or 3,000 miles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We talking 11, 20,000 miles. So, with that being said, and viewers, y'all also know, that's fraud. That's fraud, family.
Yeah.
So, as running the company, And what do you see painting the image for Carvana now, with Carvana being in this mess, and they don't sold millions of dollars of cars to people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think personally, I think first and foremost, I think those people need to get their bread back, and you know what I'm saying, some type of something first and foremost.
Yeah. Instead of browsing car lots in person, Wasim Akram shopped for his vehicle online in December 2021. He found what he was looking for on Carvana.
It was a great deal, like 2015, had it, saw it 13,000 miles on it, so I went for it.
This was the listing, a 2015 Toyota Corolla with 13,000 miles for just under $19,000. Akram took out a loan from a bank with a 4.3% interest rate. He made a down payment to Carvana, and the car was his. In theory, because even though Akram drove the car for an entire year, all of 2022, when he tried to renew the registration in 23, the Harris County Tax Office hit the brakes, denying his registration because they told him the title to the Corolla was rejected a year earlier. The Department of Motor Vehicles noticed in 2019 the vehicle's odometer read 22,756 miles, more than 9,000 miles higher than what was reported by Carvana 3 years later.
I was driving the car like it was an illegal car. That's what it was. I mean, without no registration.
No registration and a hold on the title. Akram wanted to know why Carvana hadn't notified him when the state rejected the title.
And so when you reach out to Carvana, they should have had some idea of what was going on already.
They said they don't know. They can't. They won't be able to fix it. And they said they missed like when they did the title, they wrote wrong. That's what they told me.
That it was a typo.
Yeah, typo.
Carvana did take the car back. They refunded Akram's down payment and paid his loan in full, but that left him with no vehicle.
It was frustrating because right now the interest rate is high. Besides, buying a vehicle is not that easy as it used to be.
When he did find a new used car, the best interest rate he could get was almost 6% higher than the one he had originally secured. When we reached out to Carvana, a spokesperson told us they determined the mileage on the odometer was correct when they sold it to Akram. They said the old mileage listed on the title was a clerical error, but one that went unnoticed until Akram couldn't register the car. And we checked. State law does not require a dealer to verify a vehicle's history. But the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles says you should do that before you buy any used vehicle. A title check will cost you between $8 and $12, and Akram can confirm it's a lot less than what you could lose if you don't do your homework.
What they did is wrong.
Customers,
real quick.
Man, but you know, like I know, probably I would say over half of these companies that are, you know, supposedly legitimate companies, you know, they crooked. Yeah. They really crooked. Like, I mean, hell, let's take a look at a lot of the different things that our government or people that's tied to the government are a part of. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody isn't. There's no more, no trustworthy people, you know what I'm saying, in higher places. So I can definitely bet, like anybody with a big business, I'm pretty sure they found a loophole. It's American dream to me, if you ask me, to find a loophole with something. But when you get caught, you know what I'm saying, they try to make it look like, oh yeah, we don't come from that. I don't know why you did that, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I think you know, there's only one way to do business, in my opinion, and that's the right way. If you're not doing business the right way,
it better be the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, looking at it better be the right way.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah, so,
you do it like that, man. You fuck somebody off, man, and you have somebody on your head. You get negative reviews. You get the whole nine. Yeah. So you got to look at that, though, man. You really got to look at
a lot of these companies be protected. Like a lot of, even with some of the jobs nowadays, like you can get wrongfully fired or accused. You know what I'm saying, and get terminated. They can do a lot of different things just at random, it looks like nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And they're protected. These companies are protected. But what happened to the cause of, you know what I'm saying, the effect of the outcome of what you did behind it? There's no more Yeah, there's no more, like honest companies no more. It's
you're right, cuz honesty, integrity, some of those things that businesses and customers also pride themselves on going to them businesses. You feel what I mean? They also pride themselves. That's the backbone of business, bro. I mean, that's how. So I don't know what day and age we live in where it's cool for a company like that, because you got to understand, bro. Carvana was the bottom of the barrel. If people get it mixed up, see, they see Carvana now and they're like, okay, Carvana's this big company. That's not the case. Carvana started out at the bottom, bro. If you remember right, nobody wanted to go to Carvana back in the day. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nobody was going to Carvana to get a car. So you got to see what happened. So they had to did something to climb the ranks. And evidently, you know what I'm saying? I think the shoe just, it caught up to him. You know what I'm saying? The boys caught up to him, caught up to the ways, caught up to the scheming. Not to mention people was going to court for this crap. People was in and out of court fighting lawsuits.
What happened with people using Carfax? Not a lot of people I think once Carfax had hit, I don't think a lot of people took advantage of it.
You're right. But I think that even with that being said, I don't think that at that time it could report that car was stolen or whatever else. You have to actually, you have to actually like get in it and get pulled over for, or something for that to happen. Like some of these people was going through, they was getting pulled over. They was getting randomly pulled over just like if they ran a light, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they was targeting these people, but they got pulled over and you seen the one with the Maserati. The Maserati was the first one that came up from Carvana and they had the VIN scratched off on that joint. You feel what I'm saying? So
that's a key indicator there.
But see, these companies know
the VIN tag
just try to dish it off being that car dealer because they gonna lose money because ain't nobody gonna buy it. That's a loss of inventory. So they gonna just try to boom it real quick. Get a speed.
So they said forget going to auctions license or auction. When we got an auction license, we just gonna go ahead and get somebody, you know what I'm saying, who be on that GTA. We gonna buy them for cheaper, and then we just gonna go ahead and flip them for more expensiveness. That's wild, man. That's a good topic.
Yeah, man.
That's
keep them coming, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep the topics locked in, bro. Like I said, I'm really digging this just this live aspect. Like I said, once we kind of brushed the dirt off of the YouTube thing and finally get this going, man. Like I said, it's just been a headache and learning new things at the same time too. You know what I mean? So, bro, definitely a pleasure locking in with you though. What's your thoughts? You know what I'm saying?
It's always the same.
I know you don't watch the sports hookup, man, but who you got in? I think it's Phoenix and Denver. And the Lakers and what's the name? Have you been paying any attention to that? You know what I'm saying? And seeing the hoop fly and everything?
I really haven't. I think Denver's up. I think in the series, like maybe I've seen like the leading in the trees. Like I think Denver's up 1. I only paid attention to the west side of it. Denver's up 1, which they shouldn't be. And Golden State is down 1 against the Lakers, which I think that's going to be a battle anyway, but they're going to try to make it good. But
both should be finals matchups. Both should be conference final matchups. I really feel like it is not, unfortunately. They're going to have to clash, you know what I mean? They're going to have to clash sooner or later, especially the way the joint was this year. I brought that up to bring this up, man. What's your thoughts on Dillion Brooks? I don't know if you've seen what just happened to Dylan Brooks. The Memphis Grizzlies just released, dog, man.
Yeah, they played
a whole bunch of hoopla, cuz. So I just wanted to get your intake on that shit real quick.
They played him,
bro.
He gave, I'm with Sammy Perk on that. Like he been giving them. That's unexcusable, bro. It's unfortunate, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. Was they trying to prove a point about who's a good example for their organization, how they carry themselves? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want a monkey in your circus that does what you want him to do? What is it?
So here's my deal with it, though. Bringing it up, fam. You just seen what happened with John Morant. You feel me? John Morant just went through the gun charge, the whole nine, which is a far off worse situation. So why didn't that happen when it needed to happen, in your opinion? Why didn't that happen the way it needed to happen with John Morant like it did for Dillon Brooks?
Comparing Dillon Brooks to John Morant, who would you say is more expendable?
They're more expendable.
It's more expendable, is it?
They're more expendable.
Who's more expendable, Dillon Brooks or John Morant? I would say Dillon Brooks is.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But looking at it from their narrative, you know what I'm saying? They looking, okay, they say gun charge. He's the face of the franchise. They're not going to let that go, but they willing to let this dude go because he was popping his mouth off at LeBron. That's competition, bro. We've been doing that ever since. People still do that now when you get your ass whooped in spades or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the hell it is, you playing dominoes or whatever, bro. That's competition. It's competition.
It comes with the territory. I don't know if he tried to make it seem like it was very, very personal to him with some of the things he was saying, if it was serious, or what. But man, I mean, it's odd why that even went down like that, bro, for it to even go down the way it did. I never saw it coming.
They got him up out of there
They got him up out of there.
They got him up out of
super
there real quick. I'm talking.
They didn't even wait.
That's how they should have did job, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like. And they was talking like they was going to do it. Oh, he's going to be suspended for some games and this, that, and the third. But why they didn't act like that on that? That's what I'm saying, man. Definitely crazy.
Yeah, I think
you know what I mean? Just looking at it, bro. And his ass is out of there.
The caliber of the player, man. I mean, like when you got a superstar, you know, he's a franchise kid. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, but still, you know, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong at the end of the day. So I see what you're saying, but you know how as well as I do, like, you know, somebody less of a caliber than Ja, you know, you gonna go.
Because you know how one or the other got to go. You know how we do. We got to take that real quick on this one, man. So we're going to leave a quick little, probably, I think it's about 2 minutes. It just briefly talks about it, you know what I'm saying, what happened. A couple of people's outlook on it real quick, man. Y'all know how we do right here on One Buck Podcast. We're going to give it to you straight like that, and we'll be right back.
Fraud out. Hey, y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can jump on the bandwagon, follow suit, but y'all know that shit they doing to Dillon Brooks is wrong. Dead ass wrong. Ain't nobody on TV talking about it because all y'all jock ride and none of y'all understand what competing is. They was loving him when they was winning and it was all good before Ja got in trouble. Oh, y'all don't want to talk about that. They was patting Dillon Brooks on the back, saying this to saying that before Ja got into his trouble. Yeah, we know Ja the bigger star. So it makes all the sense in the world to keep Ja over him. I get that. But you don't just come out and demean this man to make it seem like he don't belong in the league or like he was just a big troublemaker. He ain't had no troubles off the court. He competed on the court. He did what Ron Artest do, what Draymond do, what I did, what a lot of defenders did. You dig what I'm saying? But that's bullshit and ain't nobody gonna call him out. Hey, and that's the main reason why you can't pay attention to people. Because they be too in their feelings and they don't understand or can't be real with themselves. You want to talk about how Dillon Brooks didn't show up, right? Why he didn't play well. How many all-stars on your favorite team didn't play well? Yeah, not just Dillon Brooks. It's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't show up and that didn't play well. Not just in the playoffs, but all year. Why y'all ain't talking about them or hoping the organization say they ain't bringing them back? I'm waiting. Fuck out of here, y'all crazy. Ron Artest did it. I did it. Draymond does it. Like, I don't understand. I guess he poked the wrong bear, but I don't agree with that shit. I don't agree with them coming out and saying that shit. Baltimore did the same shit with Lamar Jackson. Tried to come out and demean him so nobody else wouldn't sign it. When nobody else wouldn't sign him. I've been in those shoes where people try to demean your character and say these certain things about you and don't understand that this guy just like playing the game a certain type of way. He play hard. Is he the most talented player? No. But he competes. He's in the NBA for a reason. Y'all signed him. Y'all brought him there for a reason. But don't demean him now because he said some things or he might have ruffled y'all feathers. Okay, what would have been better for me? For Memphis to come out and say, you know what? We can't have Ja doing all this and Dillon. We have to get rid of one of them for the betterment of our organization. But don't just try to single Dillon Brooks out just because he played the game a certain way with a chip on his shoulder to make it seem like he's a bad guy, and we just gonna come out and say we don't want to bring him back at all. I think that's bullshit on their behalf.
So yeah, man, it's just a crazy situation, man, to see that go down, and for Dog to be up out of there. It's all for the love of the game, bro. It's competition at the end of the day. It should be judged as competition. I don't think it was nothing to get that young man up out of there. You messing his money up, you feel what I'm saying? He got family to take care of, people to take care of.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You definitely got people counting on him.
Yeah, for sure. On a more serious note with it, man. Like that's kind of what I'm talking about. It like it's crazy. I mean, his mouth got him in trouble, but he is in a situation, bro, where you caused this on yourself too a little bit. But it was all good when they was winning, fam. You feel me?
It almost makes me wonder because I know, LeBron is
he untouchable.
He's the union, like he's the, how I want to put it,
the face of the league.
He's something high up with the with the union. Like he's a head union for the
NBA. President or an ambassador or something.
Yeah, and I wish I would have been at the game to hear up and close and personal when they played last and what he said to him, because he came over to the sideline with his hands on his hip and LeBron was jaw jacking.
We're gonna have that all on this video, man. Exactly
I
what
wonder
you talk about.
He said though.
Hey, it's gonna be playing since before we started talking about it, bro. Just because I know exactly what you're talking about.
I ain't been able to find out what he said to him.
He was cutting into
I still ain't heard.
LeBron was cutting into that nigga. Yeah. Come on, man. He was cutting into that nigga. Like Jordan used to be like that nigga. You can't fuck with me, nigga.
Yeah, but Jordan wouldn't get nobody banned from the league, you know what I'm saying, or get nobody kicked out the league or kicked off a team. Now he might not. He probably would have some say so on like the dream team now with Zeke's situation, but he wouldn't do nothing like that.
Yeah,
like,
that's that new generation though. He different from Jordan. He's not Mike. You know what I'm saying? As I said, I hate when
he definitely ain't.
That nigga is not Mike. He will never be Mike.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? There's no comparison. I mean, I'm just saying personally for me. Yeah. Anybody want to debate it, we can debate. We can debate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wait till we get this live popping. We'll be able to debate.
I think they need to go ahead and stop all that, man. Stop that comparison and just let people be in their own lane.
No comparison.
Just let them be in their own lane.
No comparison.
You're looking for something you're looking for a needle in a haystack. Like the closest person that you ever gonna find to MJ that was directly head on was Kobe. That's it.
Yeah, hands down. I wasn't a big fan of Kobe, like I said.
Me either.
I got a chance to see that nigga hoop down in Lansing when they did that secret game when him and Denzel Valentine I was down there, man. It was dope. They shut the whole gym down. It was just a couple people. It probably wasn't no more than about 30 people.
Man, how'd you get into that?
Them pro camps.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you had all exclusive access.
Yep. Yeah. So I never was a fan of Kobe though. You know what I mean? Never was a fan of Dog, man. Oh, we was at Aim High, bro. It was at Aim High.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at Aim High. Aim High Gym in Lansing. We used to hoop there. So all y'all Creek niggas, y'all know what it is. We used to be down there hooping at Aim High. Aim High is one of the biggest basketball facilities in that area, so you know what time it is. But
shout out to Aim High, man.
Lansing back the way, you know what it is, man. Still M-Town down, don't forget it, you know what I'm saying? Even though we out here on the West is the best, but it's still, we still repping, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all don't get it twisted either, just because nigga don't pop around and bop around like that. So, yes, sir, but... Because, man, you know how we do, man. It's always a pleasure locking in with you, my guy, man, my dog.
Absolutely. Man. Same here, fam. Same here.
And tell them, man, what they need to do to get the channel going, man. What we got to do to get the channel going, man. We need some rep.
And we almost there. We just need a little bit more help to get to that 1,000.
Man.
First and foremost.
Yes, sir.
Second of all, off of that, we want to convert y'all to go from, if you're following on Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube, as well as Facebook, I should say. Also get on that IG and follow us at that _buck_podcast so that we can go ahead and get y'all in our lives when we go live and get y'all interacting with us and just make a whole, real experience about it.
Man, tap in with us on this IG too, because we will be live on here, you know what I mean? And just trying to engage with y'all, man, in a different way other than YouTube. Like Cuz said, man, just about bringing y'all material, you know what I'm saying? And not just some fast, you know what I'm saying, quick stuff, some real dope material, something that y'all can get some information from, man. Still give y'all that fat on y'all head, man. You don't catch that too. So
absolutely.
Cuz you know how we do though, man. We're gonna stay locked and loaded for that next episode, man. And like we always say, man, we're gonna pick up what we put down on this one, family, on that next one. You already know. And this is One Buck Podcast.
Well, we keep it a buck.
And we hope y'all keep it a buck too. Peace.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.